Hello, good evening. Welcome to the Panorama. I'm Joel Reckler, your producer and your host for every Fridays at 7:30 here at FTV. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Catholic Cemeteries, Ogden Funeral Home, Formula Honda, and William Keller for sponsoring this particular show and every Friday show. Tonight, I have a wonderful singer. Her name is Candace Santos, a classical singer, songwriter, a vocal instructor, and a musical director of the Misssissauga Children Choir, a graduate of York University with the Bachelor of Fine Arts degree. Candace had won and received awards in 2008, a grand champion for the Young Canadian Singing Competition, in 2009, a World Championship for Performing Arts, and the CNE Junior Grand Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Candace Santos. How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
I'm glad you're back.
Thank you.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah, you were at the time 18, 17 years old when you sang for the CNE the first time.
That's correct. The first time I met you, yes.
And you have matured.
Thank you.
You had a wonderful voice.
Thank you.
And you are a soprano.
Yes, yes.
Would you want to retain being a soprano, or you rather cross over all the time?
Well, you know, I love being a soprano, and I do think it's there has benefits into it too, in terms of singing different kind of styles of music. I do enjoy doing that, so I do like to do some crossover in music as well. So I do sing other genres, classical, I do musical theater, and I do pop and soul as well. But staying as a soprano, I think that's where my voice is, and that's where I feel
so too. Yeah.
In. So
yeah,
I think it's something I would like to hopefully.
This is more interesting.
Still have. Yes.
Yeah. But don't forget also, classical music is audiences are more limited now compared way back 200 years ago. You know, the crossover ones are the new ones, like. The songs that you did, you're going to do a couple of songs for me.
Yes.
The Chandelier by Sia.
Yes,
I don't even know who she is. Is she American?
She is American, yes. I believe so. She is a singer, international singer.
And she composed this particular song,
I believe,
Chandelier. And the other one is Ikaw Ang Aking Pangarap by Martin Nievera.
Yes,
okay.
correct.
And, well, Martin and I, we know each other. So when you were growing up, who do you listen to usually?
That's a good question, because I have a wide variety of people I look up to, but the first and foremost would be Disney singers. So that would be Lea Salonga. She was my first singer that I was, inspired by, and I looked up to.
We met, yeah.
You have? Okay.
Oh, yeah. I interviewed her in 2009. Oh. So, no, I'm talking about American
singers. Whitney Houston definitely would be my first.
Yeah.
Jennifer Hudson.
She is good.
Yeah, she's very good. I don't know if you know Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson is the black girl from the American Idol?
Yes, American Idol, yes.
Oh, she got a wonderful voice.
She's amazing. She has such a powerhouse voice.
She's back recently. She's singing somewhere. Yeah. I don't know. I saw her at the entertainment thing. She had a wonderful voice.
Very, very good.
And for men, who do you listen to?
I do like Martin Nievera. I do really like his technique and his style of singing.
American?
In Filipinos, yes. So for American, I would say Josh Groban would be one of my top list. You know, he's
good
a
choice.
Good crossover singer. You know, very, very good.
You were born with a soprano voice.
I guess you could say that. You know, it's something I trained to work upon too. So it's not something about being born, but I do think that it's when it comes with practice, patience, and hard work, then it can be done.
One thing interesting with you is you teach us music as well.
Yes.
You teach voice. Yes. Really?
Yes, I do. Yes.
And what else do you do?
I teach beginner piano, so I do teach piano, and I also teach a choir.
You're very musical.
Yes, I'm very musical.
Is your parents also musical person?
Funny story, not really. I mean, they enjoy listening to music, but they're not. They never took like formal training in music classes. except for my grandpa who loves
How about
to
your
sing.
siblings? Are they musical as well?
They are musical as well, actually. Like my brother loves to dance. He also likes to do his
You're
own
lucky, eh?
music. Yeah. So we do all love the arts. We really are. Really
Yeah, but
fan
music
of
is
that.
different.
Music is different. It's so expressive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You need that.
Exactly.
You need that, and you could improve or change.
Yes.
The history of music. You never know, You know what,
true.
ladies and gentlemen? We're going to hear Candace sing Chandelier right now, so don't go away.
Party girls, don't get hurt, can't feel anything. When will I learn? I push it down, push it down. I'm the one for a good time, call phones blowing up, ringing my doorbell. I feel the love, I feel the love. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. Throwing back till I lose count. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. I'm gonna live like tomorrow doesn't exist, like it doesn't exist. I'm gonna
Call today to learn more about advanced planning cemetery and funeral arrangements and take advantage of our interest-free terms of up to 48 months and save the HST on select services.
Whether you're thinking of selling, buying, or investing in real estate, call George Sagan first, the honest and experienced realtor who delivers. For a limited time, George is offering our viewers a free Apple iPad or Samsung tablet. Call George today or visit his website.
Ogden Funeral Home, providing exceptional service at affordable cost. Visit us at ogdenfuneralhome.com to learn more about your options.
Formula Honda is your family corner Honda dealership, and we speak 20 languages right in the corner of Markham and Finch in Scarborough. Formula Honda. You were talking while on break time that you enjoy more teaching than singing.
Yes, I mean, it's not if I enjoy it more, but it gives me a different fulfillment, you know, of a different feeling.
You teach Monday to Friday?
I teach Monday to Friday, actually Monday to Sunday. My only break is Friday, but from the whole week I do teach.
What school?
I teach at Canada's Professional School of Music.
Where is this?
That's in Meadowvale Town Centre in Mississauga.
Meadowvale.
Meadowvale, yes.
There's a theater there, Meadowvale Theater.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Near there, actually. And I teach, I'm also a private vocal instructor. So I teach at my own studio, Candace Santos Voice Studio.
Where is that?
That's just at my place. I give private lessons from any age, from young to adults. And I just share my passion.
Just curiosity.
Yes.
I took vocal lessons way back in, just my voice, way back in 1984 or 83, because I used to sing afterwards.
Okay.
I used to pay $25, half an hour with Patricia Del Quest. I heard she's still alive, as a matter of fact. That was long. That was about 35 years ago. How much is it now per hour to learn vocal lessons?
Well, that depends on the teacher, I think, and their experience.
Would it be more than $25?
It would be more than $25.
Oh, really?
Yes, it would be more than $25.
I used to tape her.
Oh.
You're like,
Yes.
When I go home, I go,
It's funny. You have some funny exercises here and there that people will just look and be surprised.
Before I sing, you do everything with your mouth to be more flexible, you know. So,
yes.
because vocal cords, they sleep when you stop singing.
Yes, it does.
You know?
And it makes a big effect if you stop, warming that up. It really affects your voice, I find, in my personal experience with students and myself too. It really makes a difference with really working on that voice and keep training it. It's very important.
If I ask you which repertoire you work more often and seriously, your operatic songs, or your R&B or whatever you call that, you're singing with Sia, the chandelier, more. Which one you're more serious?
In terms of me singing?
Yeah, yourself.
I do love singing classical, contemporary pieces. That's
for you.
really, that's really my. I find it's really helpful for me as a singer. It makes me improve on my skills and helps me get
Well, you
that
have
nice
the
experience.
soprano voice.
Yes, I do, yes. But I do like to sing different genres because sometimes it depends on the audience too, where you perform, right? And the age you have to take consideration. So for the younger ones, I do have to sing a little bit more of the newer pieces, different genres.
You don't have to exercise your voice because once you teach, you already exercising
That's exactly
every
it.
day.
Yeah, I teach for like 9 hours or 5 hours
Wow,
straight.
that's long,
Like
right?
it's very long, so I don't really.
You really teach 9 hours?
Sometimes
all day long.
From like in the morning 9 till onwards, 9 a.m. till the evening. I do teach. That's pushing it. That's definitely pushing it. But I do teach quite long.
So you're making good money now?
I think I feel like I'm doing good. I'm happy with how I am. And I just feel that it's not about the money, it's about
Give some
sharing
to your
the passion. Lola. Yes, I do. I always help my family in every way. I'm always here when they need me.
How do you pick your repertoire in the operatic world?
Well, I do love singing singers that I find resembles my voice. So that's how I pick songs.
Yeah, that's the main thing that I usually ask the soprano singers. Because there's songs that doesn't fit you or anybody, you know what I mean?
Yes, I totally agree.
You have to cope with the ones that is your voice.
Yes, definitely.
Sometimes there are songs that you feel like, oh, this is written for me.
Yes, yeah. And I think I've experienced that when I was in York University, when I studied classical voice. I didn't really know where my voice was sitting in terms of classical singing. But when my teacher, her name is Norma Burrows, she's a really, really profound singer, very experienced in performing in operas and in classical, So she really helps me find my voice. She is, yes. And, from there, she told me the kind of voice I have. I am like a lyric soprano. I also like singing mezzo-soprano pieces too here and there. But from her, I found singers that I never heard of before, and I was just so impressed with, like Kathleen Battle. I really enjoy listening to her.
favorite one.
She's amazing, and it's just how she's so expressive when she's singing. She inspires me in that way.
Go to the YouTube and listen to her on the song Spring Voices.
Spring Voices, yes. Oh, she's just awesome.
But I think
Spectacular.
she sang that in a German language, in the German version of it, you know.
Yes.
It's beautifully done, you know.
Yes, it is.
Can you sing, have you done Ave Maria?
Yes, I have.
If I invite you next year again, would you sing that for me?
Yeah, sure.
The
I will
Schu-
sing that one.
the
Her
Schubert.
version will be Schubert version, okay.
I like Schubert.
Yeah, I like Schubert.
Good Note is also good.
Good Note is
you know.
also good, yeah.
But you know that Schubert ones, the Ave Maria, was originally written in German.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they translated that into Mozart write all this in Latin. I don't know why, but good for you, man.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
singing in different languages too. From there, I start singing German.
One day you're gonna get married. You're gonna have your own children. Are you gonna push them into music as well?
I think so. You know, I do want to see what they really enjoy, but I think in terms of, you know, the music aspect, I think that they would really love to sing or anything in music. I'm sure they're going to have something there because I feel like it'll be in their blood in the future. So
If you are, you know.
yeah, that's what I feel. So I hope so.
Yeah.
I would love to teach them. I love to teach them singing and take different lessons that I've never did before, like learn to play the guitar, the violin.
Okay, how many instruments do you play?
I just play two, the piano and I'm a singer, so vocalist.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah, of course, that's an instrument.
It's still an
That's the
instrument.
most
I mean, it's-
the most beautiful instrument you could ever had. And how lucky can you be? You know? Have you been into a setting of a real opera performance?
Well, I have.
Like Aida, La Traviata.
I have watched La Traviata, and I've also watched Madame Butterfly in...
I like that's Puccini too.
Yes, exactly. I watched at the Canadian Opera Company in Toronto, you know, for a couple performances. I do watch those operas whenever I have a chance to. Yes.
Miss Saigon was derived from Madame
Yes,
Butterfly.
it is. That's very
you know.
true.
I don't like the story of Madame
Madame
Butterfly.
yeah,
because
it's very
there's
sad.
yeah. Well, opera is actually that's what it is. Tragic.
It's always it's very there's so much into that.
Killing and dying and
Yes.
poison and skull.
I know. There's a
The people
lot.
just like to listen to that because of the operatic voice and the
Yes.
operatic sound of it, you know.
That's what people love.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna talk more to Candace when we will be back very soon.
Call today to learn more about advanced planning cemetery and funeral arrangements and take advantage of our interest-free terms of up to 48 months and save the HST on select services.
Whether you're thinking of selling, buying, or investing in real estate, call George Sagan first, the honest and experienced realtor who delivers. For a limited time, George is offering our viewers a free Apple iPad or Samsung tablet. Call George today or visit his website.
Ogden Funeral Home, providing exceptional service at affordable cost. Visit us at ogdenfuneralhome.com to learn more about your options.
Formula Honda is your family corner Honda dealership, and we speak 20 languages right in the corner of Markham and Finch in Scarborough. Formula Honda. Mamaya, pag alis na niya, kakanta siya ng Ikaw ang Aking Pangarap by Martin Nievera. Bakit mo nagustuhan yung kantang yan? Maganda nga.
Definitely the meaning of the
Yeah.
song. I always choose a song for the meaning, and
Yeah.
if it suits me, if I find it suits me, it's just so romantic, and it gives you that inspiration of, you know, of love and how much you can give to a person.
When you're learning this, did you have difficulty pronouncing the because you don't speak Tagalog?
No, it's funny.
You're born here, right?
I'm born here. No, I don't have I don't find I have difficulties in singing Tagalog. I do find. I guess it's because I don't really speak it fluently, but I do understand it completely, and I speak a little bit of it. Although when I'm singing, it's a different story. I find it's easier, in my opinion, to sing Tagalog than speaking
Tagalog
it.
songs got beautiful melodies.
Yes, it really does.
Very well.
Uplifting the way that
Yeah.
it's written.
Very romantic. You know what particular one that I really like I don't know if you sing that yung Dahil sa iyo.
Dahil
Yeah. That's
yes,
you should
right.
sing that. That's a nice one.
Oh, thank you. I think I've heard a couple singers sing that before.
Yeah.
In the past.
Oh, it's an old song.
Yes, it's
It's
very
an old song. When you come back, I like you to sing Ave Maria for me.
Okay, I will.
Maganda
I'll keep
siguro.
that in
It's
mind.
good because you have a soprano voice. Are you sure you're not coloratura? Because ang taas eh.
I am too. My teacher told me I was surprised, but I just don't do enough. I don't do the riffs because coloratura is more who do riffs and turns.
Right.
I do a little bit of that, but I guess I could be still considered as.
This chandelier, very high octave.
It does it goes pretty high up, yes.
And you can manage it very well.
Thank
Are
you.
you comfortable there?
Yes, I do feel comfortable up there. I find it's just it just makes me feel more relaxed.
So
in terms of
whoever
my
this
range.
girl is, Sia,
Yes.
she must be a
She can
good
sing,
composer.
Yeah, she's a good composer. She really knows where to target people.
Do you think you will be able to do some country songs?
Perhaps,
But you never
what
tried.
kind of country depends on the kind, right? I think
Yeah.
maybe I wouldn't do the real kind. It
Yeah.
depends on the kind.
Try Spanish songs too.
Yeah. I do sing a couple Spanish pieces, but in
Which one are
classical,
those?
I don't know if you've ever heard of Del Cabello Más Sutil.
No.
Kathleen
It's okay.
Battle sang that one, actually.
Oh, she
yeah,
did?
she take a listen to it.
Yeah,
when
she
you get home.
does sing
Yeah,
Spanish
she does
songs.
sing-
You listen to Rene Fleming?
Yes, I do.
Kiwi Titikanawa? Okay, those three are Kiwi Titikanawa, I think, is retired now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kathleen Battle still sings.
She's still singing, definitely still
But
singing.
she got fired from the Metropolitan Opera House.
Just
She did
recently?
something bad there.
Oh.
That
Oh, that's too bad.
yeah. Well, there's a lot of story about Kathleen Battle.
Yeah.
There was one interview. If you go look at YouTube, there's an interview there. So she sat. They start talking about music, and the lady who's asking her, is it true that we heard you are a very difficult person to work with?
Oh.
He's smiling.
Just smiles, yes.
She took this out. Take it out. She left it there on the top
On
of
the table.
thing.
Oh.
And she left.
Oh no!
It's on YouTube. Every time I see it, I laugh by myself.
Oh, she was not happy with that.
No,
Not-
definitely
not happy
definitely
with that question.
not. I appreciate you for coming over. Thank you very
Thank
much
you.
indeed.
Oh, thank
And
you so
thank you for the
much.
2 numbers that you render our audiences.
Thank you.
Can I invite you again one day?
Definitely.
Not
I would-
soon. I know you're
Not
busy.
soon, yeah, but definitely one day I'll be.
Congratulations.
Glad to be
I
here.
admire you for being such a wonderful singer. You got a wonderful voice.
Thank you.
You're a remarkable young girl. I cannot say woman because you're not a woman. You're too young.
Still too young.
Because you're a teacher, you're an opera singer, you're an R&B singer, you handle a choir as well.
Yes, I do. The Musika Misssissauga Children's Choir.
I like choirs.
Yes.
Since my university days, I was a member of the choir all the time. I was also a member of the choir here. Anyhow, thank you again very much.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
And you're gonna listen to Candace singing Ikaw Ang Aking Pangarap. Ako po ay nagpapasalamat to each and every one of you. Please join us again the same television station or television program, The Panorama. This is Joel Rector saying good night.
Mula nang nakilala ka, buhay ko'y biglang nag-iba. Kay saya ng bawat sandali, kailanman hindi pagpapalit. Ikaw ang aking hiling, sa habang buhay ay makapiling, ngunit mahal, ikaw ay nasaan? Aking minimithi ay ikaw lamang. Ikaw ang aking pangarap, ikaw ang sagot sa aking dasal. Puso ko ay aalay, pagkat minamahal kitang tunay. Ikaw ang aking pag-ibig, ang nagbibigay kulay sa aking daigdig.
Call today to learn more about advanced planning cemetery and funeral arrangements and take advantage of our interest-free terms of up to 48 months and save the HST on select services.
Whether you're thinking of selling, buying, or investing in real estate, call George Sagan first, the honest and experienced realtor who delivers. For a limited time, George is offering our viewers a free Apple iPad or Samsung tablet. Call George today or visit his website.